So, hello students, how do you do? Fine, right? So today, just I'm going to now start chapter number 7th of mathematics class 10th, that is coordinate geometry, right? So our topic is coordinate geometry. So it is very interesting chapter that just we will discuss here, that which formulas is applicable in this coordinate geometry chapter. Before just starting this I would like to explain what do you mean by coordinate. Understood now? So the coordinate is the combination of two variables separated in the Cartesian plane. So our point is coming Cartesian plane. What do you mean by Cartesian plane? So whenever you are just drawing on the page one horizontal and one vertical line intersecting at a point like that, then it will intersect at a point that is known as origin. This is known as origin and indicated by O. Clear? And this origin indicates this line also, this line also, this line also, and this line also. Clear? So now the horizontal line, this horizontal line is known as the x axis, and the right side of the zero is known as x axis, and left side of the zero is known as x dash or x prime axis, right? So in the upward direction, in the upward direction of O, it is known as y axis, and in the downward direction it is known as y dash axis. Clear? So now next point is, in the right side of 0, in the x axis, all the distances will be taken as positive, while all the distances in the left side of 0 will be taken as negative, right? So in the upward direction, in the y axis, the distances taken will be positive, and in the downward direction of O, it is taken as negative. Clear? So these two lines, that is horizontal line and vertical lines, just divided a plane into four parts, that is known as quadrant, what you have studied in class 9th also in coordinate geometry. So just that thing I am not explaining. This is first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, and then fourth quadrant. But here, what do you mean by coordinate? Just I am explaining here. Coordinate, that means combination of two variables, and this can also be written as like that, x comma y. So in the coordinate, always we will write first point will be x and the second point will be y, right? So in this coordinate, always we place the two values in the small bracket. Understood? So this is the symbol of coordinate system. Clear? So just for coordinate system, just we are having various formulas that you have to know, and then that will help you while solving the questions. Okay, so coordinate geometry come into effect for locating the points. What you have located the points in the first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, as well as in fourth quadrant in class 9. That was the latter one. But our first topic or formula, that is called distance formula. In the coordinate geometry, for finding the distance of two any points located in the coordinate system, then we will use distance formula. Just if it is point A here and it is point B here, A having points x1 comma y1, while B having points x2 comma y2, right? So for finding distance or distance formula, just we will use AB is equal to under root x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Clear? x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. This is known as distance formula, right? So next one is midpoint formula. Midpoint formula. So midpoint of AB, just I am representing it by P. Midpoint of AB is P. So midpoint of AB, that is midpoint formula, that is equal to x1 plus x2 by 2 comma y1 plus y2 by 2, and this is the coordinate of P. This is the coordinate of P. This is the coordinate of X. This is the coordinate of Y. This is midpoint formula. And third one is section formula. Third one is section formula. Section formula. So section formula, that means if line AB is divided into two parts in the ratio m is to n or m1 is to m2, if AB is divided into three parts having points P, Q, if you are putting 2 points on AB, then it will divide into three parts. If it is AB, this, and if you are putting 2 points on it, this is P and this is Q. This means AB is now divided into three parts: AP, PQ and QB. So here section formula indicates the ratio of the line segment which we have divided. So section formula is equal to M1 x2 plus M2 x1 by M1 plus M2 comma M1 y2 plus M2 y1 by M1 plus M2. So this is section formula, right? Next one is area of a triangle. Area of a triangle. If triangle is formed in the coordinate system, if triangle is formed in the coordinate system having points A, B, C with coordinates for A x1 y1, for B x2 y2 and for C x3 y3. So using these three coordinates, we will find the area of triangle ABC using the formula, that is area of triangle ABC. Area of triangle ABC. So that is equal to half into x1 into y2 minus y3 plus x2 into y3 minus y1 plus x3 into y1 minus y2. So this will give you the area of the triangle formed in the coordinate system. So now next formula is if 3 points are collinear. If 3 points are collinear. What do you mean by collinear? So collinear, that means if you are sketching a line in the coordinate system and all these 3 points are coming in that line. If you have made 3 points like this, and if you are joining 2 points and third point is coming in between them, that means point P, Q, R are the collinear points. Understood? If 3 points are coming in a straight line, like this here, just I am showing here, that means these 3 points are collinears. So for collinear formula of triangle will be same, but this will become 0, like that. x1 into y2 minus y3 plus x2 into y3 minus y1 plus x3 into y1 minus y2 is equal to 0. So these all 5 formulas will be used in the coordinate geometry chapter for particular questions. So note it. Okay. So now our topic is to find the distance. So make your heading here, to find the distance between 2 points. Like that, just I am writing to find the distance between 2 points. First is minus 5, 7 and minus 1, 3, and second one is a, b and minus a, minus b. So we have to find the distance between these 2 points. So let us suppose this is a, this is b. So write down here, this is x1, this is y1. x1 is equal to minus 5, y1 is equal to 7. In this, x2 is equal to minus 1, y2 is equal to 3. So now using distance formula, x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So put the value of x2. What is x2? Minus 1 minus. What is x1? This is minus 5. So whole square plus what is y2? 3 minus what is y1? 7 whole square. So put the values of x1, y1, x2, y2 carefully. That's why your answer may come correct. Otherwise, if you put plus minus wrong, then your answer will not come correct. So this will give you minus 1 minus this minus plus 5 whole square, clear, plus 3 minus 7, that is minus 4 whole square. So this gives minus 1 plus 5, that is plus 4 whole square, plus 4 whole square minus 4, that is minus 4, we can write also whole square. So this gives 4 square 16, 4 square 16, that is equal to under root 32. So this 32 can also be written as 4 root 2 unit. What? Unit, because this is distance, so this is unit. Understood? Second, here x1 is equal to a, y1 is equal to b, x2 is equal to minus a, y2 is equal to minus b. So using distance formula, x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So this gives, what is the value of x2? x2 is minus a, minus what is x1? A whole square, plus what is y2? Minus b, minus what is y1? B whole square. So this gives minus 2a, minus 2a whole square, plus minus b, minus 2b whole square. Clear? So minus 2a whole square, that will give you plus, because minus whole square, minus into minus plus, so 2 2s are 4 a square plus 4 b square, right? So this will give you 4 a square plus 4 b square. If you take common 4 inside root, then it will become a square plus b square, like that. Understood? So this is in multiple form, so the root of 4 will be 2. So that's why 2 into a square plus b square unit. This is your answer. This is your answer. Note it. Note it. Okay. Okay. So distance formula is important for finding the distance between two points or two coordinates, right? Okay. So now next question, check for square. Question is check for square. Check for square. So coordinates of a square are given 1 7 4 2 4 2 minus 1 minus 1 minus 1 minus 1, yes, and minus 4 and 4, and minus 4 and 4. So just I am putting these all coordinates on the vertices of a square having name A, B, C and D. Understood? So don't give their name A, B, C, D. Either you can go through clockwise or you can go through anti-clockwise, right? So just we have written anti-clockwise A, B, C and D. This is a square. Clear? So coordinates of A is here 1 7, B is 4 2, C is minus 1 and D is minus 4 comma 4. right? So now just we have to check whether these all coordinates are of square or not. Clear? So just recall yourself, what do you mean by square? What do you mean by square? बहुत पढ़े थे बचपन में, क्लास 4, 5, 6 में बहुत पढ़े थे. 6 से पढ़ते आ रहे हैं, 4 से पढ़ते आ रहे हैं. स्क्वायर क्या है? 7 से पढ़ते आ रहे हैं. स्क्वायर क्या है? रेक्टेंगल क्या है? क्लियर है? तो स्क्वायर क्या, ये चारों जो पॉइंट्स दिया गया है, क्या ये पॉइंट्स स्क्वायर का है? वी हैव टू चेक यूजिंग डिस्टेंस फॉर्मूला और यूजिंग कोऑर्डिनेट ज्योमेट्री सिस्टम. अंडरस्टूड? तो अब हम लोग को जानना है कि सबसे पहले स्क्वायर का कंडीशन क्या होता है. स्क्वायर का क्या कंडीशन होता है? तो स्क्वायर का कंडीशन होता है ऑल साइड्स आर इक्वल. ओके ओके ओके, वेट, ऑल साइड्स आर इक्वल, दैट मीन्स व्हाट? AB इज इक्वल टू BC इज इक्वल टू CD इज इक्वल टू DA. क्लियर है? और दूसरे लैंग्वेज में हम लोग इसको ऐसे भी तो बोल सकते हैं, द डिस्टेंस ऑफ AB इज इक्वल टू द डिस्टेंस ऑफ BC इज इक्वल टू द डिस्टेंस ऑफ CD इज इक्वल टू द डिस्टेंस ऑफ DA. अगर हम लोग को ये डिस्टेंस, ये डिस्टेंस, ये डिस्टेंस, ये डिस्टेंस, सारा का डिस्टेंस अगर हम निकालें, उस सारा का डिस्टेंस अगर इक्वल आ जाए, तो इसका क्या मतलब होता है? कि स्क्वायर है. बिल्कुल सही. नहीं, डिस्टेंस चारों इसका साइड्स का इक्वल होना चाहिए, लेकिन इसका जो डायगोनल्स है, हाउ मेनी डायगोनल्स आर देयर? 2. तो इसका जो डायगोनल्स है AC एंड BD, दैट विल आल्सो बी इक्वल. मतलब अगर इसका साइड AB इज इक्वल टू BC इज इक्वल टू CD इक्वल टू DA आ रहा है, तो इट मस्ट कम AC इज इक्वल टू BD. राइट? समझ में आ गया? मतलब कि अगर ये AB इक्वल टू BC इक्वल टू CD इक्वल टू DA है, तो वहीं पे हम लोग को स्क्वायर नहीं बोलना है, तो हम लोग को डायगोनल्स चेक करना है. दैट मीन्स द डिस्टेंस ऑफ AC दैट मस्ट बी इक्वल टू द डिस्टेंस ऑफ BD. तो सबसे पहले हम लोग निकालते हैं इन AB. इन AB, दिस इज x1 y1 x2 y2. क्लियर? इन AB x1 is equal to 1, y1 is equal to 7, x2 is equal to 4, y2 is equal to 2. Now using distance formula, सो हम बार बार फॉर्मूला नहीं लिखेंगे, यहाँ पे एक बार फॉर्मूला को हम यहाँ पे शो करेंगे एंड देन जितना भी डिस्टेंस फाइंड करेंगे सारा फॉर्मूला यही कैरी होगा. सो दैट इज AB इज इक्वल टू अंडर रूट x2 माइनस x1 होल स्क्वायर प्लस y2 माइनस y1 होल स्क्वायर. राइट? ओके. सो व्हाट इज द वैल्यू ऑफ x2? x2 इज 4 माइनस व्हाट इज x1? 1. 4 minus 1 whole square, 4 minus 1 whole square plus what is y2? y2 is 2 minus what is y1? 7 whole square. So this will give you 4 minus 1 3 whole square plus 2 minus 5 that is minus 2 minus 7 that is minus 5 whole square. Clear? So it is coming out AB is equal to 3 square that is equal to 9 plus minus 5 square that is equal to 25. So this will give you under root 34 unit. So AB is 34 unit. Now BC is equal to BC, just you can write x1 x2 y1 y2 like that, but just I am writing. Okay na? So BC is equal to this BC x1 y1 and x2 y2. So BC is x2 minus x1 minus 1 minus 4 whole square, x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus 1 y2 minus y1 that is 2 whole square. So this will give you minus 5 whole square plus minus 3 whole square. So this will give you minus 5 whole square, that is 25, plus 3 minus 3 square, that is 9. That will give you under root 34 unit. 34 unit. So just AB is under root 34 unit, BC is under root 34 unit. Now just I am writing here. CD is equal to CD x1 y1 x1 y1 x2 y2. So x2 minus x1 minus 4 minus 1 whole square plus y2 minus y1. So 4 minus 1 whole square. Clear? So this will give you 4 minus 4 plus 1 whole square plus 4 minus 1 plus 1 whole square. So this will give you minus 3 whole square plus 5 whole square. So this will give you 3k square 9 and 5 square 25. So under root 34 unit. Clear? So CD is also coming under root 34 unit. Now DA. So DA is equal to, now DA x1 y1 x2 y2. So x2 minus x1, that is 1 minus 4 whole square plus y2 minus y1 7 minus 4 whole square. Okay, 7 minus 4 whole square. Not looking. Okay. DA na? So DA is equal to 1 minus 4 whole square plus x2 minus y2 minus y1 7 minus 4 whole square. So this will give you 1 plus 4 whole square plus 7 minus 4 3 whole square. So this will give you 5 square plus 3 square. So this will give you 25 plus 9, that is also coming under root 34 unit. Clear? That means all the sides AB, BC, CD and DA are same and equal. Now we have to find the diagonals AC and BD. So just note it. Note करें. Okay. So now diagonal AC. AC is equal to AC x1 y1 x2 y2. Clear na? x1 y1 x2 y2. So AC na, x2 minus x1 minus 1 minus x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 minus 1 minus 7 whole square. So this will give you minus 2 whole square plus minus 8 whole square. So this will give you 4 plus 64. So this is under root 68 unit. Clear? Now also BD is equal to BD, this BD x1 y1 x2 y2. So x2 minus x1, that is minus 4 whole square, x2 minus x1 minus 4 plus y2 is 4 minus 2. Clear? So this is minus 8 whole square plus 2 whole square. This will give you 64 plus 4, that is equal to 68. Wow, super. Very nice. Hence, just we are looking here that all the sides of a square are equal and also its diagonals are equal. Hence, we will write, note it. Okay. So, yes. So, write down hence the given, hence AB is equal to BC is equal to CD is equal to DA, and that is equal to under root 34 units. Also AC is equal to BD is equal to 68 units. Hence the given points are just I erase it. Given points are the coordinates of a square. क्लियर? तो इस तरह से हम लोग किसी भी कोऑर्डिनेट्स को चेक कर सकते हैं कि वो स्क्वायर का है या फिर वो रेक्टेंगल का है. स्क्वायर का होने के लिए क्या होना चाहिए था? स्क्वायर का होने के लिए ऑल साइड्स इक्वल होना चाहिए था, एज वेल एज इट्स डायगोनल्स भी इक्वल होना चाहिए था, जो हम लोग ने इक्वल निकाल लिया. अगर यही होता कोऑर्डिनेट्स, चेक वेदर द गिवन कोऑर्डिनेट्स आर ऑफ रेक्टेंगल और नॉट, तो रेक्टेंगल होने के लिए क्या होता? एडजेसेंट साइड्स, अपोजिट साइड्स का जो लेंथ था वो इक्वल होना चाहिए था, अपोजिट साइड्स का. क्लियर? एंड डायगोनल्स भी इक्वल होना चाहिए था. क्लियर? ओके, नोट करें. गुड. So next question is find a relation between no, before that, find the distance of a point having coordinate 5, 3 from origin, from origin. Clear? अब यहाँ क्वेश्चन है कि फाइंड द डिस्टेंस ऑफ ए पॉइंट हैविंग कोऑर्डिनेट्स दिस 5,3 फ्रॉम ओरिजिन, ओरिजिन से इस पॉइंट का, लेट अस सपोज ये कोऑर्डिनेट है 5,3 है, तो 5,3 है तो ऑब्वियसली फर्स्ट कोऑर्डिनेट में होगा. लेट अस सपोज कि यहाँ पे है कोऑर्डिनेट ये है 5,3. अब बोला कि ओरिजिन से, दैट मीन्स हियर ओरिजिन से ओ से इसका डिस्टेंस कितना है वो निकालना है, राइट. तो एक चीज क्लियर होना चाहिए कि ओरिजिन पे भी कोऑर्डिनेट होता है. सो ओरिजिन पे कोऑर्डिनेट कितना होता है, तो ओरिजिन पे कोऑर्डिनेट होता है 0,0. क्लियर है? तो अब तो मिल गया इजिली. सो राइट डाउन हियर ए 5,3 and the coordinate of origin is 0,0. Then the distance between OA, this is OA, yeah, 0A is, so this is here x1 y1 x2 y2, x1 equal to 0, y1 equal to 0, x2 equal to 5, y2 equal to 3. So now OA is equal to, using distance formula, x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Clear? So now put the value of x2. What is x2? So x2 is 5 minus 0 whole square plus y2 is 3 minus 0 whole square. So this is equal to 5 square, 5 minus 0 5, 5 square 25 plus 3 minus 0 3, 3 square that is 9. So this is equal to under root 34 unit. So this is the distance. This is the distance of the coordinate 5,3 from origin. तो इस तरह के क्वेश्चंस बुक्स में दिए गए हैं. सारे क्वेश्चंस को सॉल्व करें, प्रैक्टिस करें, एंड देन यू कैन गो थ्रू द एक्सरसाइज 7.1 फ्रॉम NCERT book as well as RS Agarwal, RD Sharma, KC Sinha. Just you can now solve the problems using the distance formula. So be practice, be continue. All the very best.